Can we have more quiet on that side, please? Thank you all very much for coming back. Council, are we ready to continue our proceedings?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, commissioners, and good afternoon, members of the audience. We are ready to proceed with the next witness. The usher has gone to bring him. He is in the witness room. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I, Buba Jaju.
Nte Buba Jaju.
Nte Buba Jaju.
Do swear.
Mbenkali lako.
Menkal lako.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbetonya le fola.
Mbetonya la fola.
The whole truth.
Tonya damma.
Tonya damma.
And nothing but the truth.
Nte fem fola jam mem manke tonyati.
Nte fem fola jam mem manke tonyati.
So help me God.
Oto alama ale ndema.
Oto alama ale ndema.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jaju.
Mr. Jaju.
Greetings to you too.
We welcome you to the regional hearings of the TRRC in Sibanor.
Bismillah, regional lamoirola TRRC jang, Sibanor sate kono jang.
Bismillah.
And we thank you for agreeing to give your testimony.
Ni fana tentu isonta nyamen kana pour kana na idankun na kumandirola.
We have met previously, so you already know my name.
Bentanunne komanto silanga bedame yen tolonne okapare,
which is Sagar.
Mimu Sagarti.
And I will be the counsel asking you questions today on behalf of the commission. You may already be acquainted with some of the rules we have here for witnesses who testify before the commission. But please allow me to remind you again so that you don't forget. To ensure that we are all able to follow your testimony, please use the microphone to project your voice. Allow me to finish my questions before you respond. And I will do likewise to avoid us speaking at the same time. Because you are speaking in Mandinka, please give short statements
ila diyam kango sa asutiyandi domandi
and pause briefly in between
isaje si wati ndimbulan ni tema
to allow the interpreters
isaje na kanna soral fana
to interpret your testimony
senna nangi diyamo nyimbe bin diyamula kanna sorno na kangol kon
from Mandinka to English and other local
abo
languages.
mandika kango to kata fo angale kango to anin kandol kono na jang kangol kono.
And if my questions are not clear to you at any point, please let me know. Because your testimony is on oath, you have a duty to tell the truth. You are here today to give testimony on behalf of your deceased mother, who was a victim of the witch hunt in Sintet. And she died shortly after she was captured from Sintet and detained at Kanilai. After she was, my apologies. Can I proceed?
Yes.
After she was forced to drink the herbal concoction. You will also tell us about any other information you received about her, as well as the human rights violations she may have suffered, and your own witness account of what you saw on that day. I hope everything is understood.
Yes, I understand.
And are you ready to proceed with your testimony?
All right.
Yes.
What are your names?
My name is Buba Jaju.
When and where were you born?
Wuluta Sintet village.
I was born in Sintet village.
16 May 1973.
May 16th, 1973.
And what is your occupation?
I'm Messina.
I'm a Messina.
Have you been to school?
Yes.
Yes.
Please tell us what schools you attended and when.
Tata nga follow St. John Bosco Primary School.
I started at St. John Bosco Primary School in Sintet village.
In 1981.
In 1981.
Yes.
Please proceed.
From there, Tata Latrikunda Junior Secondary School.
From there, I went to the Latrikunda Junior Secondary School.
I completed there in 1993.
I completed the school in 1993.
And what certificate did you attain after you completed secondary school?
Secondary 4 living certificate.
It was the secondary 4 school living certificate.
I know that you understand English, Mr. Jaji, but you have asked to speak in Mandinka, so please allow the interpreters. Thank you. And what did you do after you finished school?
After num janim well before mbita school nim manta school wadomina nim masongal lekata so wokono fom blo tata koy wala kono.
Even before going to school, when I was going to school, up to the time when I was going to school, I used to work with some masoners. So I became qualified during that time when I was working with those masoners.
And you continued with your masonry work after you finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember the day the witch hunters came to Sintet village?
Yes.
Can you tell us what date it was?
Sila ngolungo fo moli lunjumale wol nata sintet.
Aketa March karo til kononto.
It was on the 9th of March.
2009.
2009.
And do you know anyone who was close to you who was a victim of the witch hunting exercise that happened there on that day?
Fo yemo fana lonne mi alon ka abe sutiara ngi bala mi alon ka fana mum molti mi alon ko mantorata nyimbu amuta la kol.
Ha.
And abe sabatiring alla sate to sintet.
Yes, yes.
Please go ahead and tell us who she was.
Fo moli jumala wote.
Malafike Marinyol told disclose. Ambarenga list all that Amini Alonko told BJ.
I don't want to disclose names here, but I've already written down a list which I can give it to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jaji. We do have a list that you have written, but I am actually asking you a question in relation to your mother, who you agreed to testify on her behalf. So it is her name that I'm actually asking you to mention. Are you comfortable mentioning her name?
Ako abedameng alafta minyini ka wala mi bama fa ka to bina kan sedi yaro ke kan tele to yala sila nga to fa lafta no fo ibe sonnale pour ka to fa fo ba
Mba to follow. What a problem?
Yes, I can call her name. That's not a problem.
Please go ahead and tell us your mother's name.
to continue ya fo mo ibama to fo molie
Bama to mu Sansan Kamara.
My mother's name is Sansan Kamara.
And I believe she's the reason why you are here today to testify on her behalf.
andullah talako atlako la nabi ma beta jam pour ka sedi yaro di atoyal
Ha.
Yes.
And can you tell us where she is now?
fesa fo no molie at hanga be muntole abedame
Amatra Baluru, my father.
She's not alive. She has passed away.
And can you tell us just briefly how she passed away?
silam fese kumala sutu ya kam sa fo no molie bantanya dile
Labong Costa Biri Nata Nimindir Lal Nata Sinte.
It was caused by the people who came to Sinted who claim that they are going to give medicine to people.
Because Biri Ntanembama Bologna can two stala Bekendia in the case.
When I was separating with my mother, she was quite well and healthy. Nothing was wrong with her.
But Bira Tata Kanila Anata Watomina Molle and Dolenga Mako ifang Kajindi Murokono, Kasamba Fala Bunkono.
When she went to Kanilai and when she came back, in fact, it was people, including me, who helped her to take her even right into her house.
Mr. Jaju, I don't want you to go into the testimony yet. I just wanted to know just how she died in brief. Perhaps you could tell us how soon after she came from Kanilai she died. What was the date? What was the date she went to Kanilai and what was the date that she died?
All right.
comme abedame ka lafta min fola wolom kenyi ninka ibama kabra bota kanilla ani wato mina banta wo wucho wala lafta wala lonna bare kana dum folo ka fo mole ko ketala nyamin folo.
Anyway, about Nankanilai on the 10th.
She returned from Kanilai on the 10th.
Fitiri Kola 8 to 9 Mafandal.
They arrived here after the dusk prayers. It was around 7 to 8.
So Alabama Kera Alata Banta on the 26th March
Then she passed away on the 26th of March,
2009.
2009.
So she passed away barely 2 weeks after she came back from Kanilai.
Yes.
Munda ko kabra bota kanilla lo kum fula drong ko fango mamban drong anata bang.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's go to the day that she was captured by the witch hunters. Were you with her on that day when you woke up in the morning?
Sila ngata wo lungo minne nata muta ka samba kanilla so manda fo ina be nyokan ne ba wolungo je sintet.
Somanda Abiru Fanoka, and Avenyoka, and I knew some Nyokontong.
Yes, we were together in Sintet that morning. When we all woke up, we greeted each other in the morning.
Please tell us what happened that morning.
Sila fo moli mine keta wo so manda.
Okay, was Somanda Abiru about a Yakonyako, Kulia, Ata Kulia, na neighboring compound to Sanyangunda.
On that day, there was a naming ceremony in one of our neighboring compounds at Sanyankunda.
akonye konde bita Sanyankunda kuli lala bare jannin kuli wato ifana akata yena kul ema be kuli lala.
She told me that she was going to that naming ceremony at Sanyankunda, but she also told me that later you can also try and come and attend the naming ceremony.
So afunya memfana ka wala nyama bilim pare tam da sama tam tata nyambod laro.
I did as she told me. After my breakfast, I also went to attend the naming ceremony.
Nyambo ke bilim nyambo botala ande nati po nyambod la ndara do kola.
Well, I attended the naming ceremony. Immediately after the naming ceremony, I decided to leave to go and continue do my job.
Ndanga to tu nyambod lalto.
I left her at that naming ceremony.
Okay, bilinga tu nyambod la mbe do ku lato.
After leaving her there, I went to work. So I was at the workplace.
Mbe do ku lato ngamo ko mindir lalle nata nay kamilla kumu kibaro fo ko inata.
I was at the workplace. Then later on, I got the news that those people who used to give medicine to people are here because we heard about them previously.
So mbije wala nyama nga sometimes rek ngama me ngaje fangul fintinan dol fang be dame be do ku lala dame fang.
A short while later, they came even to the place where we were walking.
Okay, biri nata yela fam fenderon ta yenni miltara du ko la ka fam felanda ke nyati lungula ani koma ani karatanta wala.
When they came, they were having mirrors. They will point the mirror in front of you, behind you, on your two sides also.
So nima fenje wala ko ite yete jankendi ko ite continue la do ko la.
If they didn't say anything, they will tell you, okay, you continue your job. They will tell you, you move away.
Ya ken tol mem bije fo mo kilim bije o mo fula kamban kilinti.
They did it to all of us working there, and until they reached one fuller boy.
Biro jibe ko sasale bo bala.
When they looked at him, they said he had a sickness in him.
Ikai kon beta sambala la ngata nieta nyola.
They said, we will take you away and we will go along with you.
And ya inata samba wala nyama.
This is how they took him away.
Can I just ask you some few questions just to clarify certain issues?
Okay.
No, yeah.
The witch hunters that you saw, you mentioned that you had heard about them previously. Can you tell us how you had heard about them before that day?
Nimbua mutalalu ibe minna kumul foka yalo iko yela kumul moy nunne sidan fa sa funo mol yela kumul moy nyaadi lenu.
Well, nyambua mendir lal jandi mina sade kono wo information on ata sade kono well before mina sade kono kibaro nyine follow futata sade kono.
These witch hunters, we heard about them early before they came to the village. Their news reached our village before their arrival.
And after the news reached your village that these people were coming, did you perhaps observe any unusual activity in the village?
Silan kabirin atole nyin kibaro me ko nyin bua mutral bina kanne alla sateto sila itela krosiroto yef ku jele mi alon ko onene buka ke alla sateto
honga men kalam data because modul wol biri wol kibaro moy wol ye sate bulalo so total min yalon ko borta min kibaro so do ko minal.
Well, first thing I can say about that is some people ran away after they heard the news of these people's coming. They left the village.
Thank you. And the witch hunters, when you met them on that day whilst you were working, how many of them did you see?
ko barka bake masila nyim buwa mutulal kabari futatal malla do kudula itol mo jelle futatal maji
ilam nta fono la exactly figure but ngamena ko mo saba wala mo nani dal.
I cannot remember the exact figure, but I can say that there were either 3 or 4 people.
And how were they dressed?
silang ye pare nyaadi le kabari futatal ma
Be fen wulan le do.
They all wore red clothes.
Was there anything else on their clothes?
Fendol fanam be nyara rengi balol.
Fengulon nyimbala safol lebi ila fengul bala.
They had jujus sewn on their clothes.
And you have already mentioned that they held a mirror and were pointing the mirror in different directions.
And ya fole ko fam fendangol fanam be bulle. Yo fam fendangol leta ka atilingal balol kan karol beto.
Yes.
Can you tell us if you know what the purpose of that mirror was?
Pesa fono muli itila mirror to muna ne bo fam fendangol ke kan albala tente ka akal karol tente.
Because
I cannot say anything about that because since the day I was born, I have never witnessed anything like that.
And did you hear them say anything during the time they interacted with you?
Foya mwele femfo kabiri nata ya alwali ngala do kulato je. Foya femfo ale be tebe min fono le min fo.
No wanted to phone because if you communicate can come in and
No, I cannot say anything about that too. Because they were communicating in a language which I don't understand.
Do you know where they were from?
Exactly in Tafono, Lebota Damenda, Bantala Mira Road, on Tangamera Coach, Imaka Gambian Olton, Tela Mira Road, but maybe Gina Bissau or Gina Conakry Mavon, Gina Conakry.
Well, I cannot say exactly, but my own thinking tells me that they are either from Guinea-Bissau or Guinea-Conakry. Well, most likely from Guinea-Conakry.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Silang ite iyo miro soto nyadi le.
Ola maybe can see file me for because it can come from me for.
Because the type of language they were saying, the language they were talking in is what made me say that.
Could you identify the language?
Ise nying kango ite pitol be min fokan no so kango fono mo liba be fokan ni kanjo malla.
Ibe jam kam fula kangola.
They were speaking in Fula.
And do you know if they were accompanied by anyone? Did you see anyone else with them?
Foy mo je normally ba min be dan nan kan no lu mu je.
Ha mol be konole.
Yes, there were people who came with them.
Can you tell us who came with them?
Silang wo Mario foy safu no mo le juma lo woti ni bulata na inoma.
No, ante mo wo mol lonna but fonko civilian dress le be la dal.
I don't know those people, but the ones I saw were wearing civilian clothes.
Did you see any people in uniform with them?
E modol fanan jele mi alon ko e be no man uniform le be dundingi la.
Ha?
Yes.
Who were they?
Emmanuel lo woti.
PIU officers.
They were PIU officers.
And how were you able to tell that they were PIU officers?
Ite all sute nyadi le ko tol mu PIU officers oleti.
Through by their uniform.
Through their uniform.
What about other members of the community? Did you recognize any members of the community who were with them?
Lang alla kabilo modolu foye mo sute jele min ni be silaka foye se mo sute je mi alon ko fana balla kabilo kono jele
Puro min be mindir lal nyin kono ba?
Ha.
No.
No, there was no one from our village who was with them.
Who was the alcalo at the time at the village?
Wato jumalo malla alkaloti sintet sate kono.
Sarsan Tamba.
He was known as Sarsan Tamba.
And do you know how they were able to get around the village? Since you say they were not from your village and they were not even from the country but another country, do you know how they were able to get around the village and locate the different places they went to?
Silam fo sa fono muli itol murmurun rano nyaadi la sate to kata dum sate kono wonya maka indulal to la fatala daming bo ya fo janne te fango yalo ne koy manke banku dingolti ibotnan dulal dolto silam fo sa fono muli te itol dunta no nyaadi sate kono no nyaadi le
Anyway, nda fono la exactly idunda nyamenda but ndanga longo another true directional wala informational.
I cannot say how they entered the village. But I know that the way they came into the village was they were directed to come into the village.
So you believe that somebody gave them information about who to go to and where to go to?
akamunta ko ite latale ko mole kibaro dilele bita dame andu bita jumale ya fana.
Yes.
Because imam molon sate okon.
Because they don't know anybody in the village.
And would you be in a position to know who that would likely be?
Pesa funo mole jumale mo mario ti mi direct na ke nati nan alla sate to.
No, ndo fono la exactly. Nda molon.
No, I cannot say that exactly. I don't know that.
You have already mentioned that a Fuller man was captured in your presence.
Ya fo janne ko tike ko fula keo yo fana mutete nyalale.
Yes.
Do you know how they identified those they captured?
Pesa funo itoli ikangi mol sute no nyadile. Ikam mol mi mutate ke sute no nyadile.
Anyway, la sute ronde to fono le ke sute nyame because fam felenda le ko murundi bala so o fam felenda itol kam min jawdo fo itol ni alade ndeto fono la.
I cannot say how they recognize these people they catch. Because what they do is they will come and put this mirror around you. When after they put this mirror around you, that's the time when they will say you are this or you are that. So the information they get from those mirrors, I don't know. Definitely, I cannot talk about it.
What do you mean by saying you are this or you are that?
Niko imungineti wala imungineti. Wo isa ofiri no moli ba. Mune woti.
Come itol ka mol accuse am ka fo nyemu boalti bo si fala da.
Just how they accuse people that this man is a witch, or that's the way. That's what I mean.
So you're saying that when they approached a particular person they were going to capture, they would accuse you of being a witch?
Kamanda ko be mi fokan ko ni inata ite kan drong ye chodi ko ite mu boalti.
Baro bara o fana buka ke mo be because fondin kin daga korosi abe agale ikamin accuse akake chebal de min yalon ko muskebal ni kebal.
Yes, not everybody, because I think these people mostly the people they accuse are either old men or old women.
And in fact, they had come to your workplace where they had actually searched you with the mirror, you and your colleagues who were much younger people and did not actually capture you.
No.
And comme ya fo nyamen ite bulate no ma foyla do kudula katal kal visite andu ngator mu funding kelleti fo ye tere ma do mutaji.
Yes.
And from what you know or information you received later, can you tell us, apart from those they captured within the village of Sintet, if they captured any other people from other areas?
Silang ite kibaro bin fu moli comme ni mol mi muta alla sateto na bota alla saten kono mol e mol mi muta je fo isa funo mol e mod dumanyo le muta karajuma.
Ya modol muta sate of kono min yalon ko dol manke Sintet en kolti.
Some people were captured inside the village of Sintet, but they were not indigenous of Sintet.
And tell us what happened after the witch hunters left you. What did you do next?
Sile isa funo moli mune keta kabiri ni botatol koto ite nata mune ke koto ke
Kabri botantol feje.
When they left us where they met us,
So nta fana nga wol je ko pat ngata suko no nga jubi ba de ñun lata be sato ko no ngata no suko no kala jubi.
so I said, let me go home and check my home, because these people have come, they are in the village, so let me go and check my home, what the situation there is.
Murra suko no wala nyama.
That's how I went back home.
Nta da birin murra suko no ngata namuso ngo taraje anen na dindengulu.
When I reached my home, I found my wife at home plus my children.
Okay, but nda hakilo be nyina kanko maybe kulli la do mbama be damento nyul ite futala woto.
But what I was thinking was that at the naming ceremony where I left my mother, maybe they will not reach that place.
Because wolbe sato nyamento itolbe sato at the tilbo karola last itolem last compound oti.
Because that compound was the last compound on the eastern side of the village.
So na miralo to ndanga nyina muta ko maybe ite futale je biri na danga namuso tara suo kono.
When I came, I assumed that they will not reach that compound. So when I came home, I found my wife there.
So ngani ka wala nyama ngayo mbama la kodum fo imam fello nje mala fa natala ko nyama na fula be kulli lal.
I asked my wife, what about my mother? Do you know anything about her? She said no, she has not yet returned, but I believe that she's at the naming ceremony.
So ada numbe do ko la ntamuta wala nyama mando ko ba continue tan tada na do ko la.
Because I had not completed the job I was doing, so this is why I decided to go back to go and complete the work I was doing.
And did you finally complete the work and return back home?
Silang foi nat na ila do ko labang kasi nan suok no.
Do ko nyimbanda around 4.
Yes, I completed the work around 4.
Please tell us what happened after you returned home.
Silang fo muli muni natake kabri seta nan suok no.
So brin seta nan suok no wala nyama hanu mamba ma taraje.
When I came home, still I didn't find my mother at home.
So ntata Sanyankunda.
I went to Sanyankunda.
Nga tara iko ngamo iko ye mol imuta wolto Sanyankunda ebe nyakuli dulato je yetul muta wolto.
Then I got the information there that they were captured at that naming ceremony in Sanyankunda.
And after you received information that your mother was captured, did you get any indication as to where she was taken?
Silang kabite o kibaro mo ko yete ba ma fana mutale Sanyankunda. Foi nata mo ye samba muntole.
Ngamo iko ye samba Kanilai.
I heard that they were taken to Kanilai.
Was there any other information you received that day about the witch hunt?
Sila wokola wo kibaro wokola e fendo fana foile kibaro foile ni bua mutakol la kola.
Honey.
No.
Did you speak to anybody in particular who told you and confirmed that your mother was in Kanilai?
Foi ni mo fana diam tele miya senyandi mako tonya tonya ba ma ya mutale andunga bedama be Kanilai.
Yes.
Please tell us who that was and what information you received.
Jumalo woti andunga e mun kibar le fana foye.
Wala mun defa do mati.
That's my own younger brother.
Amunum PIU officer.
He was a PIU officer.
Can you tell us the name of your brother?
Ila ol brother ni minna ko mo fokan foi so to fo no moli.
Atom Usman Jaju.
His name is Usman Jaju.
And what did he tell you when you called him?
Amune foye kabriya kumandi.
Ay ñana foña service wolem de ñun la ta janne yem mbama fana bulata mutaro ñen kono le.
Well, what he told me was that, well, this is part of the service. These people came here and they captured our mom also.
And do you know whether he was spotted in Sintet village on the day that your mother was captured?
Foi sa funo kabri be ba mamuta kan hulunga ta fana ma beta nungeli Sintet sa te toje.
Hani atamata sa te kono because nta fa nyama je.
No, he was not in the village because I myself didn't see him.
Did you receive information from anybody else that they had seen him?
Foi kibaro moy modol to ko itol fana ya jele ba.
Wala keta biri itarin kola de biri ibita kan time mena utumole na dindingul nyaaya asu te moto kono.
Well, this was the time when they were going. That's the time my children recognized him inside the vehicle.
Your children recognized your brother in the vehicles?
Dingol ye idoko ma sute moto kono.
Yes.
Which vehicles are you referring to?
Be moto jumal la.
Truck.
It was a truck.
Are you referring to the truck that was transporting the captured people from Sintet to Kanilai?
Foi be o truck kilingol kumo foka mi mol samba mi muta ko mo walete.
Yes.
And can you please tell me at this point what position your brother occupied? What work was he doing?
Foi sa fonol moli ila idoko mani akamundo ko sifale ke andum palasi jamale babul no wato.
PIU official oduma hani man pass out fan recruiter.
He was still a recruit and was part of the PIU unit.
After Imam pass out follow fang.
They didn't even pass out by then.
Thank you for that information. And can you tell us, at the end of the day, whether or not you heard from your mother or she returned back home?
Silang baraka baki silang kabiring okola ngintulo kono ye ibama yam ini bama nyomwele ban fo fem fo moy ala atol ala kuoto
Honey.
No.
And when she did not return home, did you do anything?
Silang kabiri yaje ko aman senan suwo kono fo fenkele ba
Ha nga fenkele nga telephone ke nga do male telephone atel bije.
Yes, I did something. I called my younger brother because he was there.
Please tell us, just go ahead and tell us what happened, what he told you or what you spoke about.
silang auto continue ya fo mole na ay mune kacha ay mune foye
Nga telephone ne ka nyini ka mero nyina. Fo ati fo ndung aminala bam fatina na.
I called him and asked him about the old woman, asking him whether our mom is coming home or not.
Another phone yoko honey.
Then he told me,
Adam mati jang ane molle bijang.
she is not alone here. She is here with other people.
Imam pare balo follow ba ni pare te balo wati o wati aminal.
They are not yet ready with them, but anytime they are finished with them, she is coming back.
And at this point, did he tell you what she was doing in Kanilai or what was happening there?
silang kabra tol be wo kachala aya foye ne bama be mune ke kam kanila wala mune be ke ringi ne be ke kanji
Amo to fonya de hanatra maybe abe batarim fana atomo fonya because maybe ndanga je ko maybe a long kon ne ha fonya be disturb la.
Well, he didn't tell me that. Even if our mom was suffering or in a bad state, he didn't tell me that because he knew that when he tells me that, I'll be upset.
And how long was she away?
silay bama atatumo we wuce jelleta jandabe murnana
Ye bondi sado kono lumena iti nyanta jele ye laje fa asamo fana iti nyanta je fitir kola le asetana.
The day they were taken away, they spent the rest of that day there, they slept there and spent the following day there. Until on the second day, it was after the dusk prayers that they came home.
And would that be on the 10th of March, 2009?
March karotil tang 2009 sangol
Yes.
Can you tell us how she returned home and who brought her?
fe safu no mulia setan na nyari le suwo kono amni jumale ya sendina
Ambe sino msoko ne do ngaje moto lota.
I was just sitting at home, then we saw a vehicle come and stop.
Bire moto lota antara je.
When the vehicle stopped, we went there.
So another casualty.
It was her in the vehicle,
Anindoma Usman.
plus my younger brother Usman.
But being nga nyante nyaboy ta kan.
But from the moment I set my eyes on her,
Niyo kuyata bak nsunuta bake.
I felt very, very unhappy
Because ngaje alhalo mi nyama.
because the way I saw her,
Kabra bola suwo kono
When
aning anata nyameng sawni banko teme jamfata nyola bake.
when she was leaving our home and the day she returned, her conditions were far from each other, like the sky and the earth.
So bringo jinko Usman yeah. Mune nyino
When I saw that, I asked Usman, I said, what has happened? What has caused this?
Usman ko ko yajel de adam ma nyimman ka adam mala de
Usman
ana
told,
nyon jama le betem nyo kay.
Usman told me, well, you see what has happened, but she's not the only one. It was herself and many, many others who went through this, you see.
Akonye ko nte se kuno je barenta no la je because yalo ntem science and dunda sabiso kono andu sabiso mu command let.
Even if I can do something about it, according to the brother's reply, was that I cannot do anything about it because you know that I've just entered the service recently. So, and in the service, you have to go by command.
So nga me try pour ka mero fon di amu ninya wala nyama nga pour ka kontong.
That's how I tried to talk to her. I started by greeting her.
Akamin fon tata fon lan abuka di amu no because aka di amu le bari ita fulo na akamin fo.
I cannot say what she was saying because she was trying to talk, but even what she was saying, you cannot hear.
Nga yembu wala nyama nga samba fo bun kono.
This is how we brought her down and took her into the house.
Ngom futata la bun kono nga sindala la ran kan sinri je fa nga elale because siyo abuka mis no siri nga landele.
When we went into her house, we made her sat down on the bed, but she didn't stay sitting. She lied down because at that time she can only lie down.
Domoro nati pour ka di ala simon amon domoro keno.
We brought food, dinner for her to eat, but she was unable to eat dinner.
So atata wala nyama fo di following day ngaje ko bukata koma fo ko ka kafulala so
she was in that condition up to the following day, but we saw that things were getting worse.
Otamole nata decide pour ka samba loptano to.
That's the time when we decided to take her to the hospital.
Nata samba biam loptano to.
We took her to the Buyam hospital.
Biam loptano to mbare muso ani wala sabati taji.
At the Buyam hospital, she stayed there with my sister.
Brief rada biam dro ya admit.
When they reached the Buyam hospital, she was admitted.
Abije fo til dandam till dandan keje ma fo som till dandan keje dal.
She was there for a few days.
Inata discharge.
They discharged her.
Bias discharge na nara suwo kono.
When she was discharged and she came home,
kabri ababola suwo kono wato mena kata loptano do abota suwo kono nyame hani sai wo amantala ba nyamala dal.
The condition she was in when she was being taken to the Buyam hospital, she came back in the same condition. There was no improvement about her condition.
So mbije ana yana tilumena tilikilin tilfula til sabanda around 11 to 12 mafanga abanda watu futatama.
We were there after her discharge from the hospital. It was up to the third day. That was the day that she passed away.
Thank you very much for that information. I know that it's very difficult to recount all of these very horrendous details.
Eko isi masa kanne ko yin kibaro min fo molye alo ne yin kibaro mu min kol mu kudimirim baleti pour que hakilo bulandala ka sata kol min me ketanu wato ako se haketo.
You've already mentioned that when she came back from Kanilai, she was not the same.
Ya fo janni ko kabram runtunan Kanilai amanke ate mo kilingol atelier millo.
Can you tell us what her state of health was before she left on that day for Kanilai?
Sala jata kende afuno moli janding lumina beta Kanilai.
Kabring abita Kanilai two stala be kende are ne kes sa mimbala ngamin kalamata wala fo diarrhea mimbala kono bay wala bal.
When she was going to Kanilai, she was quite well and healthy. The only thing I understand with her, about her that day was she was having a running stomach.
And during that time, before she left Kanilai, what kind of work was she doing?
Silang wo watul kono janna beta Kanilai kamundo kusifalle kenu.
Aka sama doko ke aka gadina doko ke.
She does both farming and gardening.
And was she fit enough to carry out all of those duties that she had to do on a daily basis?
Fo abalo bambantale pour ka nindo kol beke no aka minke tilo kono.
Ha, ako do kol kipeke no?
Yes, she was able to perform all those tasks.
You have said that when she came back, she could not walk. You and your brother had to carry her to the house from the vehicle. Is that correct?
Ya fo janko kabirin amruntan Kanilai amantama no itening ila doko ma atolle amma ko pour ka jindi moto kono ka dundi bun kono.
Yes.
In fact, she could not even sit down on her bed. She had to lie down.
Hani siyo fanga boka sino afa ladro nga kole keno ala la ranka.
Yes.
You said she was not also able to eat.
Ya fo jam fang hani domoro abuka keno.
Yes.
Was she able to drink?
Sa ngiyo dun akim minnole.
Jio fanga buka minno.
She cannot even drink water.
And so her condition deteriorated until she was taken to the hospital and she finally died.
Silang akamunta ko ala kuwol jawyata wala nyama fo silang inata la banka samba lopitano.
Yes.
How long was she admitted at the hospital?
Silang atota lopitano to fo wati jelu.
Atata lopitano to on the 10th.
She went to the hospital on the 10th.
So about discharge na wado mina waketa around maybe on the 23rd, I think.
She was discharged on the 23rd.
And what day did she die?
26th March.
She died on the 26th of March.
And that was 3 days after she was released from the hospital.
Kamunta ko kabriya bulo ay tili sabat drone suto anatana abang.
Yes.
Did her condition improve or changed after she was released from the hospital?
Silang la jata kende aketa nyadi le kabriya bula lopitano ta fesiata domandinne janda ka fa.
Ani nko la fwe nko abot biri ya discharge nam from the hospital. Akamta ko kabiring abu bola suwo kona be nyame ala condition the same condition amurta na wole nyam.
That's what I'm saying. When we were taking her to the hospital, and the day she was discharged from the hospital were all the same condition. There was no improvement in her condition.
After she passed away, did you receive information from any source to tell you what had happened to her when she was in Kanilai?
Silang kabring ala bango tambita. Ali kibaro soto dulal dulto kom ka faliye mune kita ala Kanilai kabriya sambaji.
Nga kibaro soto le afari ngola.
Yes, we got some information after she passed away.
What was your source of information, or who was your source of information?
Mune malla o kibaro tatole mimmoy wala jumale o kibaro fango fatoliye ko min kita ala Kanilai.
Ngato mention yene council yene ni atia mari tole ne ngo fayne ani membini yani memuta nyola wala la condition o explain nya tarta Kanilai nyame.
Well, I think the council has got that person's name because I've already given her the person's name. She was the one who was captured along with her. Because
please go ahead.
Because that was the person who later explained what happened to her in Kanilai.
Yes, indeed. You have provided a list of names to the commission. And those are provided in a protective information sheet. Because you wish to keep those names confidential. Mr. Chairman, I would like to tender the PIS written by the witness into the record, because we may have to refer to it during the proceedings. Thank you.
Request granted.
Thank you.
I believe you will give it a number later on.
Yes, I will.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for reminding me.
Tandi komis kiaman la anu ka jiketa wa ase number dila no.
Mr. Jaji, let's continue whilst the commissioners have a look at the list.
Mr. Jaji silanga continue na kachala commissioners will also continue ka kaito nyinjibe.
Okay.
Do you have the list in front of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell me what number, the name you're referring to, what number on the list it's on?
One no toning abesefri number minto. One number for nyeba kaito kon.
Number 4.
Number 4.
And it is the person that is listed on number 4 that has supplied this information to you about what happened with your mom in Kanilai.
Kamunta ko ngin Mario minto be safari number 4 wolo mo Mario to wole o kibaro foe ko min kite ba mala Kanilai.
Yes.
Please tell us what she told you.
Afo moli ay min foe ay o kibaro min foe min ko min kite ba mala Kanilai.
ako ye mindi kanilai le.
She said they were given medicine to drink at Kanilai.
Atoro mo mindiro kola biden ate o min.
After drinking that medicine,
Ataman fen kalam do kotenke.
she was not aware of anything else again.
De maru do bije fan itolle ka adema.
Sometimes it was them who used to help her.
Abirami iko amanke nyala bari iko abatandi bake jele.
They said when she drank this medicine, she suffered greatly there.
Can you also tell us if the person that is mentioned on the list of witnesses on number 4, if they provided any information as to how your mother was captured on that day as well?
Silangi momento be safari ni number 4 kami fote. Fo sa fono muli fo ay kiba drof nam fo le ba ma ya muta nyame wolungo.
Ha
Yes,
ako ga itolbe nyambod lale bi ebe story kulli dulato.
they said that they were all at the naming ceremony.
Bari ni min bije ngama wol follow information o nyimola jol jamal borra.
But when they were there, she thought that there were people who had the information before because some of them ran away and left them at the naming ceremony.
So itol min bije man fen kalam da bi ya moy kanale itol bundingo dole bije ko ma woto bundingo kono.
So the time that they had that these people were coming, it was already late, so they couldn't leave the compound. There was a small house inside the compound where they all went in to hide.
Birinyul natay ya jeko imam moje so yo bundingo nyinje.
So when these people came into the compound, they didn't see anybody inside, and they saw that small house.
Iko inyapito bundingo nyin kan wala nyama ya lon ko molle bije bunda nyin tinya ye itol taraje ye muta wala nyama ye samba.
So when they saw that small house, they suspected that there are people inside this house. This is how they came and broke the door and went inside and found them there. So that's the time they were all captured and taken away.
And did she or he provide any information as to who captured them?
Lang wokono aya foyele. Jumanyo le iba manyo muta.
Wala min be no madro nyi min dula min e fen wulangul dum.
Just that the people who were going around, these people who wore these red clothes.
Was there any indication as to why they were captured?
Aya foyene munat na fanang inata ke ba mamuta.
Ani to phone wala.
No, I cannot say that.
Did you receive any information about perhaps whether the witch hunters were acting on their own or whether they were directed by somebody to do what they were doing in Sintet?
Silang kibaro fanan sotole pour ka tandi ko ni mol minu nata boa mutola fo ibe kul ki kan fangole wala fo mole kina.
Ha ngalon ko nyi imande fangoye molle kina.
Yes, I know that they didn't come by themselves. They were sent in by people to come there.
Please tell us if you know who sent them.
Silang isa mari tofo ni alon ne jumali kina.
Mo hanna man kenta da mala miro bar mo be ko wala fo because biri ye imuta ye samba damendo jelem kanilaide. Kanilai jumala bije wala na banko president.
Well, this is not only from me, but that's what everybody was saying. When they were captured, they were taken to Kanilai. And who was at Kanilai was the former president of this country.
And the former president of this country, what does he have to do with those who had come to capture these people in Sintet?
Silang now former president na president ate ni nyim mole ñoo soto ñaadi le minu nata ka nyim mol mo te koy tol mu boalle di
Ndengala no ko yo mol min be muta Sintet. Ade mol mo be long Sintet.
I know that all those who were captured in Sintet, he didn't know all those people.
Ngalon ko maybe information ole be dila la katu ya modol muta je mil ye muta e kanale ye to kumandi italam carte ni ko ha ndalam e ko tambi jana.
Well, how some people were captured, when these people came into the village, some people were not selected. They will just come and call the names of certain people. If you answer to them, and they will ask you, oh, you are Mr. So-and-so. You will say yes, they will tell you, okay, pass this way, let's go.
And is there any particular person on the protective information sheet that you wish to refer to who that kind of thing happened to?
Fo mo be nyin kaytol kono min safete mo be je safere nje mi alon ko yo nyongole kala kana andron ka tofo ka fay ko kari telo nyinti ha ite kete
Ha
Yes,
abe list total yes.
yes, they are on the list.
Please refer to the particular number you're referring to.
List total walam number 1 team member head number 1.
The number one on the list.
And tell us what happened to the person who was listed on number 1.
la fo mo le min ko min keta o mario la min to be safere number 1
Ako inatale yate tara ala suo kono.
They came and found him in his compound.
Ako abe fitarola.
He was sweeping.
Biru nyul natay ya kumanda to na konton la.
When these people came, they called her by her own name and surname.
Akate ko ngo jube wala nyanga ko adole ntelo mintole falkan kumandi falkan konton lo aka.
That's the time she looked behind her and asked them, how did you people know my name to the point of calling my surname?
E kay ko telam carte akoy ko ha. E kay ko yo acha tambi ngata.
Then they asked her, so you are so and so? She said yes. They said, okay, pass this way and let's go.
And without telling us exactly how you are related to this particular individual, just confirm whether or not there is a blood relationship between you and the person that is listed on number 1.
sila hani ma senyandi mulle ina mari denta nyami comme fo ina denta wulwolal e fo sa funo mulle ina denta nyami ba
Na wulo to nte mama lem dal.
Well, in our family, that person happens to be my grandparent.
Thank you very much.
baraka bake
Did you get any other information from elsewhere or perhaps from the person listed on number 4 as to why they were given this concoction to drink and who gave it to them?
sila foy kibar do fana moy la do to wala ngim mo yemin to sa fe number 4 ko munatina e ngim boro dilila pour yamin
Ani
No,
moto ko.
I didn't know that.
And you have already explained that you received information that your mother was indeed given this concoction to drink, and she came back home and she was a different person. Can you tell us what you attribute to her ill health?
silang yalo ya fo mole janni mi mol mi motakate samba ke mindi borola ani bama ani fanan kabringa muruntana silang fo sa fono mole ala jata kendi anatna ke nyaade
Ala jata kenda uti birin ay nyimboro min lumen. Fo ala sa abandal lumen. Jata kenda atije alumen lumen wuluna jata kenda stop da wuluna.
Well, there's nothing like healthiness in her condition. From the very day she drank this medicine, that's where she lost her good health up to the day she passed away.
So you believe that it was the concoction that she drank that led to her ill health after she left Kanilai?
aka munta ko sila itelata walla ko kabirin abuta alla sate to sinta tata kanillay fo ya mindi nyim borola wulungo lay nyin sa soto
Ah.
to jandabe
Yes.
And who do you believe is responsible for your mother's ill health and her subsequent death?
silang ite wo ko la jumale kam jumale at sabu fo ba ma sa sata fana anatna la bam fala ibe wo ko be la jumale kam
Nim matra ko be
The
the
head,
former
of,
president.
the head of the whole thing, the former president,
And what is his name?
Yeah, Jammeh.
Yaya Jammeh.
And are you saying that this concoction that she drank, which led to her ill health, finally led to her death?
Silang foi lafta sinendi lako ni boro ay mimming wala ni jata kende ya sabu ama falna tana labang
wala jata kende ya baliya sabu ama fafata.
Ha.
Yes.
And do you know what happened to those people that have been provided in the list?
Silang wo mol mi alon ko wolle tobe safari kayto fo yalo ne mune keta walla.
Did they all survive?
Fo itol be balutale ba?
Ah, jama bije be balurum, baddo fana bije fatal.
Yes, some of them are alive, but there are others who also passed away.
Can you tell us those who passed away on the list?
Wo minul banta andi tolbe safari kayto walla ko fo moliba. Manuel le wolti.
Ni wente ngami kalam da number 17.
The ones I'm aware of, number 17.
And what about the others who are on the list? Do you know if they suffered any health problems?
Wodol do woto ma dol mimbe kayto kono fo yalo ne fo to fanange kolya ko soto le kabri ngi boromi.
Ha bake fande.
Yes, very seriously.
Kaddo bije mun ta famala ne bolde hani bi aman kende.
Because one of them is there, he is my own neighbor, he's still sick.
Can you tell us what number he's listed on?
Number informolia tobe safari ndame.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Any other people who are sick who you can identify on the list and perhaps tell us what's wrong with them?
Aning juma ise misute no kaito kono. Ya formolia fana mune bala mun kusi kolya kusi fale bala.
Number 7.
Number 7.
What's wrong with the person on the list? That's number 7.
Mune keta o mariola minto be safari number 7.
Fana man kende.
That person also is sick.
Do you know the nature of their sickness?
Ila asal iso fono ma mun sasa si fallom.
Ntata fono la sasa exactly adamento to kadimi but ngalon ka man kende because amari fo nyanta na la jani niaja man nano because of kende abali ala tina manna.
I cannot say exactly what is her problem, but I know that she's sick. In fact, the person wanted to come here, but the reason for not coming here is that the person is sick.
Thank you very much for providing this list of names amounting to about 17 people. We appreciate that, and we will keep it confidential as you have requested. Just to conclude, kindly tell us what impact your mother's death has had on you and your family.
Baraka bake yengi kibaro fo moli nyame anim fana yengi moltul fana sa fe nyame fo tata fo motang ani worola andong yen lahid le ko ilafta nyame nga ke kullo kono nyame mbake lawla nyame silam be dan la pour ya fo moli nyin kol be min kete ba mala ay mune sabima ite fango ite la dunya balor ay mune ni ko ya sabima ni sa fono moli
aning alla dimbaya
mume.
I'm batandire.
We suffered.
Because Ndebama lemna right hand.
Because my mom was my right hand.
Kabrim fama bandante natel be suokono.
After my dad passed away, we were the ones who remained at home.
Nte dimbayal nina dimbayal.
Yes, I'm a family man and still I'm with the family.
Kabrin tolbe takan school.
Since the days when we were going to school,
Then in Dokol,
myself and my younger brothers, it was my mom who used to pay our school fees until we all completed schooling. My 3 younger brothers, all of them, their school was paid by my mom until they completed.
Sato be yalon na ko ndaba mam katalalti andu yalon ko du kulalem.
The whole village knew that my mother was somebody who tries, and they all know that she's a hard worker. She was a hard worker.
Ala bo nte koto ay mbatandi bag ay infakle dinana life.
When she left the family, I suffered greatly. In fact, it impacted on me seriously.
Muna duna ngofo because na mbama bije wato mena nkata no up and down.
The reason I said that is that when my mom was there, I can go up and down. I used to go up and down.
But kabrin te bama banta nte fanala sabato keta wala nyama.
But from the day she passed away, this is how I stayed permanently. I cannot go.
Muno no ntela korda kono ntela mbama ni mfama dinki ke ba foloti.
The reason for that, I am the eldest son of my mother and father.
Ninta man sabati na korda kono mbama tararin kole je na mantraji. Ninta man sabati korda kono tono na korda bi abe me kuma dolo falno jebe janjannale.
Had I not been able to stay at home without my mom and dad being there, today that compound would have been destroyed.
Kadi ninta bota je moti je means responsibility.
Because if I leave, there will be nobody else who will take up the responsibility.
Means ma ko no wolen do malde wotumo wol mam nkay me folen do ma o man sembo soto folo science na dunda sabizo kono.
The only people who can help me were my younger brothers. And the one I am talking about is just recently that he started the service.
So anatam batan in life kono because ndingul lem ngadingul soto mini alon ko iche bata ibe karangola.
I really suffered because I had children who have grown up and they were going to school.
Ol bela fonko dependence ben telekan de kunkilongola kan dimbala baluo fana ben de kunkilongola kan.
They all depended on me, and the feeding of the family also was on me. But thanks to Allah,
Allah inde ma ndimul dol bije ngol karandi san wol bije alhamdulillah domandi sanji danta netuje pour yela karon complete.
But I was able to educate my children to the point that it's just a few years before some of them will complete their schooling.
Alhamdulillah do fana bije wo wolem di musori wo nga ala tendu ala karola baki atebe san ay karon bang atebe college.
Well, I have a daughter whom, because of her, I extend thanks to Allah. She has completed the schooling, but she's still going to the college.
But
truly speaking, had my mother been alive,
I know that
the suffering I encountered on their feeding and schooling, I wouldn't have encountered that kind of problem.
So what in fact in another life.
This is why I said that my mother's passing away has really caused a serious difficulty for me.
Thank you very much for sharing that impact on your life. She must have been a great loss to you and your family. But I believe that apart from that suffering you encountered after she died, there was something else in particular which you suffered from the community. Can you tell us if there was any stigma that was attached to her experience? And perhaps, sorry, Madam Interpreter, I'm rambling on again. I just wanted to know what stigma you suffered as a family as a result of your mother's death.
Ako abarka bake enyin ko sata nyame na glato jang be ni atalale ako saying ayalo ne ko ibama banta nyame yakete bulu bata bati ay tora bakil ako bar hani fo saying ibama bala bango kola hani fo saying alla kabiloto kita ko fo e batal dol soto jele mi alon ko ni ko ya ko long mi alon ko fo sa sata no mole jam mole yalo mu kusi fallum mi alon ko lebe tama kan han fo saying andon man die
I ni ku yalla ngo because follow hani nyim ka fo damay ite wulu la e kan le wulu la ka fo mu boat.
Well, really it is hard and very hard, because even the fact that to say that your parent is a witch, that alone is part of tarnishing her image.
It's painful.
And it is really painful.
Continue diamu bela may kan.
Okay. Hanu mol le jube ka foko ñin ita fole bari tol sondomo kono ni ñaayi je tol kamire mimire sondomo ko ani ye min fo itala wululal kama wodamma hanin tek fam nasi jansi o fam kadar mbe sirin jan duniya be ñaabe nan kon kamuna fo aba ye kangol lamba mala ko mte ba ma mbualdi wo fango en disturb la kel mbe sirin jan ñame fo ñim fango en disturb la ngor yole be sirin jan pour kanyen naret.
Well, and also the stigma attached to these allegations that my mom was a witch, that alone is something that is seriously disturbing and very bad. Because me to sit down here today and narrate to the people what we went through, that alone is something which is hard for me. Because how people will see me and look at me, and the allegations attached to my mom that she was a witch is something which is really painful, which has really disturbed me. The stigma attached to it is really bad.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jaji, for your testimony. I know that it is very difficult to talk about these things.
Kwa baraka bake Mr. Jaji yela sediaro kenyameng ako barayalo ne ko nginkol dimita bake le proka nginkol sata.
We appreciate everything that you have told us today.
Okay.
Kontanta bake ikum kibarol be min fo moli jambi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, we have finished the testimony of the witness. I hand him over to you for any questions the commissioners may have and any final words he may have later. Thank you.
Silan kiaman siedo fele ite pareta balale silan ning atara commissioner sol be nyinin karo sotulale awa aywa.
Thank you, Council, and thank you, Mr. Buba Jaju, for your testimony.
Chairman, Mr. Buba Jaju.
Sorry, you had to endure 17 days of agony.
Ako isi haketu itata nyinkul tilitang aning worola nyinkul ku dimiringol bebe ikang.
From the date of your mother's capture on the 9th of March 2009.
Kabirin de lungo minna ye ba mamuta March lungo. March till kononto 2009 sangola.
To the day that she departed this world on the 26th of March.
For lungo minna natna bang 26 March lungo la.
You and of course she herself, the direct victim.
Ite fango aninga te fango ye ku fango la ate minkang fang.
All based on nothing.
And woku manna la fen kan wo manke fente wo manke kuti min sotota.
Nothing but some fabricated mendacity.
Mukuliti mi alonko fenno mi alonko komi tolle a plan wo nyama drongo mi alonko ku soto bali yalo lo woti.
Mothers are special to us all.
Mi kul mi en tol fango dimi yo kul kono fango bake fang.
Balu mu nyontangol leti nte la balu okono.
Their departure leaves a big void in our lives.
Ila bo ntolo koto mu ku baleti ntol fango la balu oto.
But don't worry, life goes on. I'm sure she's praying for you from heaven.
Ko bare ikana wori dunia beta kanne andunga jikito ko abedame abedua kan
Sorry you had to endure so much.
Ise masa ko ngul late kan nyameng.
The family as well.
Aning alla dimbaya be abal mastaka.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. If not, Mr. Jaji, if you have any final remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Mr. Jaji, Commissioner Solosay, akamunta ko nyinin carte, sila ning kuma bela, ibe min fola kila dia mo soron, aywa.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.
I extend thanks to the Almighty Allah.
Follow na kontontro bita jairo bita tolle kan.
First of all, my thanks and praises are going to you people.
Kadun nyaje bimbe sila jang alto kola atolle atina bin sida jang.
Because why I have been able to sit down here today and narrate my story is because of you people.
Ning atol ten tonun ndol ni ku yalbe tata tem fontol fungana nga fa.
Without you people, we would have lived with this sadness and unhappiness until our day of death. Because from the day that this thing happened up to today,
ndenena mani journalist nena man kajanyi kula mo nena man interview akula masakunda mo nena man nyine ka kula and dolni ni ko yal tarta wol nyama up to day today.
No journalist ever asked me to interview me or ask me about it. I didn't talk to anybody. The government didn't do anything about it. We just remained with sadness and unhappiness up to this day today.
And the Kabrim, the victim center Lota, TRRC Lota.
From the day that the victim center was created and TRRC was established,
ya announced radio to ya announced television to komol setaje min ya lonko victim ol le muji yela statement ol ji.
It was announced both on the radio and the television that victims can go there and give their and testify or give their narration.
Mfana sitano jele because ndabuka fama kombo.
I could have gone there because I frequently go to Kombo. But for me, I decided to bear it. The reason for trying to bear all these things, I saw that everything is creation by Allah. Because I believe that from the day my mom was created by Allah, I believe that the way that every person will answer to the call of Allah was destined by Allah himself. So this is what I believed.
So nyin dalilo fangalatina hanning hanga hakilo ala kuoma ba ninga mira dron. This is why even if I remember about her, what I always think of is Allah's creation, and this is why I always try to keep myself calm. So abe tata nata fo mo ke fo mo kunkilim mi alonko wolam na bango nyaton koti.
This was caused by only one person. The whole thing was caused by the former head of state of this country.
Ndolman kuno aman, na family man kuno ma, adamadi man kuno ma. We cannot
do anything to him. Our family cannot do anything to him. Nobody can do anything to him. But the Almighty Allah will do something to him. We are all relatives and we are all from a family. So everybody knows how sweet a mother is.
Yena ye bama mute ini mom ani moman sonka ama mo neng ama mo lipa yena ye bama mute koto ya samba yeta ya mindi nyimbori jawla fo agota raka akaloti.
For somebody to just come capture your mother, she didn't insult anybody, she didn't beat anybody, she didn't commit any crime. They just capture her like that and take her away and make her drink this bad medicine which resulted in her death.
I
could have reacted.
And I
know that after my reaction, what they did to my mother will be the same thing that they will do to me, or they could even kill me. But I decided to put my faith in Allah. I know that how long it may take. I am alive, breathing in and out. I know that however long it may take. However long a thing may take, but if the day arrives, nobody can stop what should have happened or what will happen on that day. I decided to bear and control myself.
For Allah tatake Allah TRRC fintindina.
To the point where Allah made the TRRC to be established.
TRRC lebeto nyanyini kan mulbulu.
TRRC is seeking the truth from the people.
andu toñaɓe dawoɗa
And wherever the truth is,
eɓe toñal fintindi kanne
they are revealing the truth.
kuwodol bije ku jamaɓe kerin banko kam molu ma lon ni ya sata moliyete mol bukala bare true Trrc mol ya lon min ɓe kerin.
There are many things which happened in this country. If you tell some people, they will never believe you. But now we have seen the TRRC is revealing things to us that we didn't know before.
Oto chairman o mbe tentula mbe jayla inila councilol ane lead councilol albedo ku nyimma minna alo mari alama alay alfana kanta alma al mari alama alay al saw khaliye.
So my praises and thanks go to the chairman and his commission and the council members and all and TRRC members. I am praying to Allah. May the Almighty Allah protect, guide, and bless you all.
May Allah
give you long life and good health, and the rest of the remainder of your lives, may Allah give you only good tidings.
Na yama do fana bita na maralal kamimu na nyaton kolte dawda nyaton ko sifa.
I would like to give advice to all our leaders, all sorts of leaders who are in leadership positions.
A
leader should be somebody who should be listening to the people behind you. If you want to do something, one thought is not enough.
Wala tena jama ni ye nyaton ko tombon dawda e ka advisal nakinda bala.
This is why wherever they select leaders, they will attach advisors to this leadership position.
Nyaton ko ni ke lamoyla advisal la.
If leaders always listen to their advisors,
ike mira yesila alala,
they should think and fear Allah.
Ko itol muhadamadul min ye tambindi.
And they should know that the people who selected them to be leaders,
they are
not better than those people behind them. It's just because of destiny. It was destined by Allah for them to lead. It was Allah who made you a leader in front of the people. That doesn't mean that you are better than everybody. Whatever you think by yourself that you think it's good, that's what you will do. Our former leader, that's the type of person he is. Whatever he thinks for himself, that's what he does. Certain things that he does, if he had listened to advice from people, he has done certain things, he wouldn't have done those things. But so now what I'm telling all Gambians, if Allah has decided to arrange our things all like this, yesterday, the type of life we were in, everybody knew it, how we were living. It was destined by God that we will go into that suffering, and there was no way how we can escape that suffering which was destined by Allah. So let's take it as that it was destined by Allah. Let's agree to Allah's destination.
So Nayamaro Mbenyine Tenturo di la lead council anala molla.
My thanks also to the lead council and all those working with as councils.
Mbal Tentula.
I thank you all.
Mbal Nimbarala.
I hail all of you.
Allah Baraka.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Jaju, for those final remarks.
Chairman Koynumbara Bake, Mr. Jaju, ila okumakang labangulukang.
This brings us to the end of the proceedings for today.
bi jannamu nabi be ngo bandulati
We will resume our activities tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock sharp.
ning ala sonta sinin talantang wuli ha wato mba damu tala jang kotake
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
bi be ngo bantale ala baraka ali be